guys, Ace here. I'm gonna start doing reaction videos to like Falcon Winter Soldier, just kind of leading up to later on, hopefully the Bad Batch, if not other TV shows as well. So, well, anyway, let's get into it. I'm just gonna add a real disclaimer real quick. There are spoilers because I'm doing a summary of it, which should be in the title. So that's on you. And also, I'm gonna be doing a theory of what I think is gonna happen. And I'm gonna skim over quite a bit of stuff because I'm just gonna give broad strokes of it. So just general throwaway lines and references to old other episodes. Like I may have skipped just because I wrote all this scripts and notes like 20 minutes after I watched the episode. So it's gonna be a little all over the place and wonky, but I did my best. I do have the episode up for reference if I need it, which I may, cut around and stuff, but I will be watching in the background as a reference. Anyway, so let's get into it. So spoiler warning yet again. So it opens with naturally a recap of the previous episodes. And what was last show with Zemo in prison, them going to go talking about going to see him and stuff. And then after that it opens with this really random out of nowhere Global Repatriation Council ad, which was going on about how it's here to help return your life to normal after the blip. Getting your house back and your life back and stuff like that. And then after the random ad fades, it fades into the Global Repatriation Council van with door that opens, revealing the U.S. agent and a group of could only assume commandos in SWAT gear doing a raid on a house of the dude who was giving the Flag Smashers a place to stay from the previous episode, I believe 2. Or it was 2. Then it cuts away to Sam and Bucky once more. Basically they break Zemo out of jail to track down the Super Soldier Serum, which is referenced by name. And so they track it to Madripoor. They end up basically being witness to a big shot being dead, or blamed for the death. Basically they get chased, there's a lot of gunfight and stuff. Meet up with Sharon Carter, who has been on the run since Civil War, and who wasn't pardoned like Sam or Bucky. So she's got some real disdain towards them. She's just really mad at them. So she helps them escape. They hunt down the dude who was making the Super Soldier Serum, learn that he made 20 of them, and that the Flag Smashers stole all 20 of them, and some of them took them, naturally, because that's how they got their abilities. So Zemo kills them. Then the lab they're in gets blown up. They get in a gunfight. Zemo runs away, saves them, gets away in a car. And then we cut to this really weird scene of Sharon Carter saying that they got more targets and stuff, and that she'll explain to whatever the lady she was talking to in the car. Which will cycle into my theory later on. And then it kind of cuts around throughout this to the Flag Smashers and Carly, with her being inside of a bed with a woman who's dying of tuberculosis, which is told to the Sam Bucky that she reached out to the guy who was making Super Soldier Serum to help her. And it just kind of cuts around the story to her and the Flag Smashers scoping out a building, talking about their life and stuff slightly, just some exposition dumping. That's relatively natural. Then they hit a government building, I would assume. Steal 6 months worth of supplies. Then she blows up with a bunch of hostages, kind of prisoners that were all tied up in it, which shakes the Flake Smasher she was been talking to throughout this, which is definitely interesting. After all this, it goes to Zemo, Bucky, and Sam all relocate to some city somewhere in Europe. I don't remember where specifically it was. Probably should, but whatever. And then Bucky is picking up these little metal ball things. And then he finds, I think it's one of the Wakanda Royal Guards. I forgot her name. I think it's Nokia, but tell me if I'm wrong. Which is just kind of the whole big reveal at the end. And then after this, I believe, we cut to a US agent talking to his buddy and saying that they're gonna go after basically Sam and Bucky. So which this leads over to my theory. So basically what I'm thinking is right now, with the way that all things are going, Zemo, we're probably gonna get the Zemo that's working with Sam and Bucky is not gonna last very long, I'm thinking. He's probably gonna pit them against US agent. Even though he probably really doesn't have to. We're probably gonna get some real Civil War vibes going on with his manipulation tactics and all this. And learning that he was just using them for some scheme he was trying to do. And then my other thing is, I'm thinking one of two things for Sharon Carter. Either she's just a regular character that's gonna redeem herself and all the boring stuff, or the crazy idea I'm getting is she's the power broker. Hear me out. They don't use he or she with them. They only use the title power broker, so we don't know if it's a he or she. And also, the thing that I point out though, the really suspicious thing where she said like there's multiple targets and stuff, I'm thinking that that also supports my claim, as well as us seeing that she is in a position of power in Madripoor, and she's got a lot of big time clients. She's living in the big time city of area of it. And, well, that's basically my theories, and the summary of it. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. Go check out our Twitch, which you record normal videos on.